Hello and welcome to TLC Karmic Coaching. I'm Tina, your karmic coach. Today I wanted to present to you a portion of a video that I made on what are we dealing with, the beast and the dragon, which is about Donald Trump. And this is just a portion of it. This is about the mini numerology report that I put together based on his O level, which is his original name on his birth certificate. It doesn't include any nicknames or it doesn't include any other details. But I just wanted to look at the original aspects of when he came into the earth and what the universe was saying and it has said about him. So take a look at this video, and if you have any questions or any thoughts, please put them in the comment section. And also, if you end up liking this video, please like and subscribe, and you'll find more coming from me soon. Let's get into the video. But before we do, I wanted to take a look at Donald Trump's O level on his birth chart, which is his original level, meaning based off of his birth name given on his birth certificate, Donald John Trump. And also, I wanted to look at the life block to see if there was any life blockages or what was going on. So let's look at his innermost desire. And what you get is a seven. And that seven is he's supposed to be using his inner wisdom and service for others. Um, and then when I look at the his outer expression of his personality, it came out to an 11, which is the same vibration that Jesus happened to have been on. And there's other people who have to leave a impression, and Earth has this 11 vibration. But his is a 3-8, and the 3-8 showing that it was manifesting in a different way. So he's manifesting it by taking this kind of abuse of power. Like I said, don't want you to tell him what to do, wants to be on the top, and different things like that. And then the way he, of course, expressed himself in the earth is a 5, uh, which he basically wants to have the freedom to do whatever he wants to do, whenever and however he wants to do it. And then his original life path number was a 4. So what is it that he was supposed to come here and do and learn? Now he was supposed to come here to build something, but he was also supposed to come here and learn self-discipline. And the reason why that I know this and the purpose for the way that I set up the numbers here is where you see the 1 6/7, the 14/5, the 13/4, is there are malefic numbers that can show up in your birth chart that shows if you had some old karmic debts that you need to pay, if there were some things that you abused in a previous life that when you come here as a child, if you come from a loving family and um, you get nurtured the right way, you can work those things out as a child before they stay plugged into the personality. But if you come from a rigid or hard childhood and maybe some neglect and some abandonment and different things like that, sometimes those malefics stay in your chart the whole time. And that creates life blockages. So you don't actually get to do what you were supposed to come here and do if you believe in that type of logic that the soul came here to accomplish certain goals and to learn certain things and to fix past mistakes. One thing that I know about myself is that I'm supposed to come here, to help provide people with numbers and to be a service to other people and provide them with information, uh, and be more humanitarian and not just thinking about myself. And I know that by the malefic that showed up in my original old chart. But here he has 3 malefics, and they are the 1/6, which is the abuse of the law of harmony. He has the 1/4, which is the abuse of self-discipline, and he has the 1/3, which is the abuse of self-expression. So previously, he's done basically exactly what he's doing now. And this is how I'm showing you that these things are still active in his present life path because he's still abusing the law of harmony. He's causing discord. He's, causing there to be conflict and fighting. He's not following the balance, the balance of power that's supposed to be in all three of the governmental top agencies. And so you see these things present. And so he's still abusing that law of harmony because what he's supposed to do is use his inner wisdom and provide service to people and learn how to have both balance with God and humans and other people here on earth. But that's something that he's not doing. He has too much I built into his personality. It's all about me. Um, I just what I want is how I think it should be. And so those things are still showing up. The other thing it shows that, he abused self discipline. Like he uh outwardly and publicly exposed something where he, expressed himself in a way that was inappropriate for the time and with the people who were around him and everything. We have to come back and correct that. And one way to correct that is through growing through this loving family and learning how to, not live in excess and, knowing when to stop and, but have freedom to do what you want to do and, and having the ability to change directions when you find yourself stuck um, in one of these habits or these things that's not, where you're not being self disciplined. And so he doesn't use self discipline the way that we normal people would use it when it involves others. His thing is he still, like have affairs. He speak badly, of women openly. He speak badly of other people's, other races and different things like that. He doesn't think before he speak. He just spits out whatever it is that he wants to spit out when he feels like spitting it out. And that's a form of abuse of self discipline and as well as abuse of self expression. I want you to notice too that this OP is a 134, which means 1 plus 3 equals 4, which gives him the 4 life path. Well, when you look at the 1 3, that's 13. Most people think, 13 is a destructive number, in America, we don't necessarily like 13. They don't want no 13th floor in the building. Friday the 13th is looked at bad and different things like that. Well, 13 is really about tearing down the old and starting anew. And so he using that energy now in the earth. And he tried to use it before when he was elected previously. But unfortunately, the energies in the earth wasn't quite right. Right now, the earth is in a cycle of 9, which is a time to release, to get rid of the old stuff and, get ready to start new stuff and different things like that. So the energy is moving that way for him to be able to accomplish some of these things. And so I had to do these studies to kind of find out what was going on. Why does it seem like it's so easy for him to just destroy which has been around for us for years? How is he just tearing it down without, you know, any thought and without much resistance and different things like that? So I'm seeing, this structure in the personality built into the personality is of destruction. And then inserting what he wants. Now, I had said before about his father told him that he was a killer and a king. So he has this beat into his brain that it's supposed to be him on top and his choices. And so he's not functioning well in society with other people. Now he was supposed to, and he actually had the opportunity to actually be a great humanitarian. He goes to a lot of places. He speaks to a lot of diplomats, a lot of people. There's a lot of service that he could be doing for the world, but he's more concerned with himself.